Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome back to our channel. I'm Gina.
I am Derek.
And we're
D&G
Thrifts. D&G
Thrifts. Welcome back. What we're going to do today is we're going to show you, we picked up a ton of stuff.
Yeah, you got a lot more than you usually do.
Wait, it's because we went...
Actually, I have less than I usually do.
Do you? I have a ton of stuff. And the reason I have a ton of stuff is, well, one, we went to that new thrift store in Boulder, the Pig on Pearl, or Pig and Pearl. And
it's like Pig plus Pearl.
Pig plus
so
Pearl.
Pig and Pearl, or Pig and Pearl. I don't know.
Anyway,
I have no idea.
It's in Boulder.
Yeah.
It's new to us. We went there and they were having a, first off, every piece of clothing in the whole store is $3.
Except for they do have like a little boutique.
They do have a little
section.
boutique, but everything else on the racks are $3. And they were having a half off sale.
Yeah, I know.
Everything in the store.
When we walked in, I was like, half off of $3?
So everything was
It's
$1.50. So I bought a lot of stuff I wouldn't normally buy because at $1.50,
right. Even if it only sells for $15, you're making a...
if it sells for $10,
yeah, you're still making money.
I'm making money. So I bought a bunch of stuff. I have a lot of stuff. But what we're going to do is we're going to do that. And then later we are going to do, we're a little crooked. We're a little, there we go. I feel like we weren't in the middle. And then later in the episode, we're going to show you what sold from the previous weeks, if you've been watching.
And also during this week.
Oh, no,
Actually,
but well, what we
I
picked
do
up in the previous weeks. That's what I meant.
Are you talking about?
We're going to show what sold last week.
Yeah.
But it's from items that we have picked up either from last week or from weeks or months or even years before that finally sold. So we're going to show you those.
Me, it's just weeks. Oh, I guess months too.
Yeah.
Because I just started back up again. Anyway.
Oh, and the winner?
Oh, yeah. And the winner of the most ridiculous item.
Which...
Are you going to say now? You're going to wait.
We'll
right?
wait.
Well, you guys probably know.
If you watched last week, you kind of know what the winner is.
No. Oh, and wait till you see Derek's. Prepare to vote for Derek again next week because he just found this tops. This is this is the topper.
I got it. Well, you'll see
so
next week.
It's so awesome.
And I bought it.
This
This is the first time I've purchased a ridiculous item. Because apparently this ridiculous item has some value.
Yeah.
So who knows, maybe you could have this ridiculous item in your house. But that'll be on the video for next week. But this week, let's show you what we all got. We got a ton of stuff. Do you want to start?
Yeah, I'll start. Okay. So this brand, I don't know this brand.
And we won't go crazy with it. We'll just kind of show you what we got. And
this brand, Ellsworth and Ivy. Never heard of it before. It's a navy blue sweater, and it says Boca Grande. So I thought it was just like, oh. So it's like saying big mouth, right? Boca Grande, isn't that big mouth? So anyway, so I was like, well, that's interesting. It's very interesting. I just kind of liked it. So I looked it up, and apparently this company, they put the name of cities on, or places on sweaters. So this is Boca Grande, Florida.
Oh, okay.
I'm guessing it's Florida. I didn't find one like this on eBay, like this exact same one, so I don't know what it's going to sell for, but there was one that said Vineyard for Martha's Vineyard, and that one sold for $35. So I thought, well, let's just see what happens.
I'm the taking a chance guy.
$5.99. So I should at least get my money back.
It's a nice graphic.
Yeah, it's nice. It's a really nice sweater, nice quality. So I think it's cotton, 100% cotton.
I picked up, and I'm going to show you two items.
I will give you space.
These are the exact same items. These are Land's End. I got two jackets, coats, and almost parkas, really. One in a 42, 44, and another one in a 34, 36. So it's like a his and her, maybe. This is
It's huge.
A huge, long, so it goes all the way down past your knees area, down, lands in, has a hood, detachable, black, and these jackets I picked up. What did I pay for these?
$12.99.
$12.99. These were at the Salvation Army. So I got the 44, and then I got exact same jacket. So apparently this his and hers, either the guy gained a lot of weight or lost a lot of weight and loved the jacket, or they just bought matching jackets. Because this is a 34-38
Let me
size.
see if it fits me real quick.
All right.
We'll see if it's
Because the other one does fit me, but
it's not unzipped.
It's got a dual zipper on it, so you can, because it's so long, you could up-zip the...
Oh yeah, that fits me. Yeah. So it had to have been his and hers.
Now we could wear those throughout the...
We could...
but it'd be really warm.
And it has a hood.
Because they're both down, and it's thick, thick down, not like a thin... These are winter jackets. So if you need a winter jacket...
It's got to be his and hers.
I'm sure it is. They just have matching... And I don't think
us. We could be matching.
We could be. With black matching heavy. They're heavy too. They're like they're probably 3 pounds each at least, or 4 pounds. But I got 2 of those. Someone donated them. And it doesn't look like they really wore them either. So, because I think you really need cold weather. Obviously these aren't going to go to Boca Grande.
No, not in Boca Grande.
You will not need a down jacket there. The sweater maybe.
Yeah. Are you done?
I'm done.
Okay. So I found this. This is Bowden. I find a lot of Bowden. It's a really cute 100% linen floral dress. And it was $7.99 at the Goodwill. And we'll see how that does.
See how it does. I have so much stuff I don't even know what I have here.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Because I bought this a couple days ago. You forget, especially when you're buying a ton of stuff. Oh, yeah, this was a weird, I picked this up on a whim. Or maybe you found this. You found this one. This is the Vineyard Vines. And it's a really lightweight hoodie with 98 here. And then on the back, it's got a huge whale and a 98. And then Vineyard Vines down the side. And that was Goodwill at $4.99. I'm thinking...
I think you looked it up and they go for 30 or
They're like
so.
30. Most things are like in the 20 to 30 range, so worth trying.
Yeah. So I have another dress. This is another 100% linen. It's J. Jill. And good for summer coming up. I have to start thinking about summer stuff.
Yeah.
Because everyone's going to be looking for summer stuff. It was only $4.99.
Yeah, I got to get those jackets on.
Yeah, you
ASAP.
should very, very soon. So this should do well. All linen, very popular.
I got another jacket, and this was kind of a whim. These were really huge years ago, and I don't know if they really are anymore, but this is a polo. It's the classic. It's got a tartan lining in it, size large, and it was
$12.99.
$12.99, and I think you can still get like $30 for that because there's still guys that like their polo stuff. So, I'm gonna get that.
So next I got 3 pairs of athletic pants. This pair and
Like the multicolors.
a black pair.
Goes well with the parkas.
Yeah. And a grayish pair.
Getting a workout.
I believe these, I know. I believe these are all size medium. Same person. So these were at the Pig and Pearl place, and each of these was $1.50. So how could I not get those? I may sell them as a lot. Yeah, they're all size medium.
Probably do a lot.
So. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But for $1.50 a piece,
yeah. Can't go wrong.
can't go wrong.
Got some hats. I got this Detroit hat. This is an older, this is a new era, made in the USA, which I don't believe they are anymore. It's a nice wool hat with the snap back, I think this was like $1.50, and I know it's going to be
What team?
Detroit.
Detroit what? Is that
Baseball.
I guess it's
Detroit.
baseball.
Who are the Detroit?
They have a team?
Yeah.
Tigers?
Tigers?
Lions? I don't know.
Let us know in the description.
Yeah. What is Detroit?
And then I got this hat too. I'm just showing two hats. This is, I don't even know this team. This is Club Santos Laguna. I believe it's a soccer team, but it was $1.99, brand new, still has the little thingy in it. Custom, and I looked them up and their stuff sells. I mean, so I'll probably get 20 bucks for that and maybe 20 bucks for that Detroit hat too,
So this looks just like a wrinkled mess right now, which it is, but it's actually something good. It is Victoria's Secret gold label vintage. It's 100% silk robe,
Those do well.
which these do well. So I just have to iron it. And
You had another one, but it wasn't silk, wasn't it?
yeah, it was silk. Oh, no. I do have another one, a robe. I had two. This is my third vintage Victoria's Secret. This one and the first one sold. It was 100% silk. The other one has not sold.
But it wasn't 100%
It's
silk.
not 100% silk, and I put a pretty high price on it because it's just so pretty. So I'm just waiting for someone to make an offer on it. But this was $4.99.
Moving on, I got this probably for my son. We'll see if he likes it. This is an REI. It's just a green, kind of like a, I don't even know what you call that, like quarter zip, but it's not a zip, it's a snap sweatshirt. It was $1.50. If he doesn't want it, I'll throw it up on eBay. So, and I will throw it up on eBay.
Yeah, he's gonna throw it up. Here's another $1.50 item. This is a really nice quilted puffer style down vest from J. Crew. $1.50. $1.50. I think I looked it up and I saw one sold for $15, which if this wasn't $1.50, I would not have purchased
Right.
it. But it was only $1.50. So even if it sells for $15, it's a good profit.
Right. It's kind of like bin prices, which we've
Yeah,
never
it
done.
is like the Goodwill Outlet bin.
And here's something else I picked up that I would never pick up, but it was $1.50. Look at that. Isn't that kind of cool?
It is.
I figured it'd be some guy that would love to just walk around being the lifeguard. And this is like, I don't even know if it's even a brand. It's, Port and Company. So this is a company that makes silkscreen items for corporations and that sort of thing. You could order that. So $1.50.
And another $1.50 item, I believe. Pretty sure, yeah, because I wouldn't have picked this up otherwise. It's a good brand. I pick up fresh produce, but usually I go for the more colorful stuff. But this is like I guess like a cover-up, I think, for like you would wear it over your swimsuit.
Like an applique. Is that what they call it? Applique?
Applique?
Applique.
It has embroidery. I don't know. It was $1.50. We'll see what happens.
What else we have here? Here's a T-shirt. I don't even know what this is. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I picked up a Mumford and Sons.
That was from Salvation
This
Army.
is Salvation Army, and this was
$2.99.
Yeah, $2.99. Size medium. If you're a Mumford and Son fan, I did see these.
I like Mumford and Sons.
These were selling pretty. These were like $20, $25. I saw for this exact same
Oh, really?
sweatshirt or shirt. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not a
nice.
concert shirt, I guess, because it doesn't have a location on it, but.
And another $1.50 item, which I never would pick up, but I picked up because of that. This is Old Navy, black and white, I guess gingham check with super cute
Sunflowers?
sunflowers, I think. Yeah, or daisies, I don't know. Kind of has, it's like a combination.
Yeah.
Brand new with tag. Regular $49.99. Size small. And actually it should do pretty well.
Especially with summer coming up.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Got to think about
$1.50.
coming up stuff. I got a military item. As you know, I like my military items. This is what they officially called a shirt cold weather field wool nylon olive green 108, and this is from 1981. These actually sell for a lot because guys just like to wear a nice wool shirt for the winter or fall. And this is a size medium. And I did pay $3.99 for that.
$3.99.
But no
That's
holes.
a good price for ARC.
It is actually a good price for ARC.
Usually they mark that stuff up.
They do.
Now, where did I get this? This is new with tag. Oh, this is from Pig and Pearl.
Okay.
So this was another one that was half off, but it was regular $9.99, so it was $5. But it's a brand new with tag Chicos Dress. Cute. I paid $5 for it, and it's a small size though. It's a 0, which I think is like an extra small.
Why is 0 even a size?
Well, Chico's is different because they do 0, 1, 2, 3. So I think 0 is extra small, 1 is small, 2 is medium, something like that.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess that makes more sense.
They just have different sizing.
Nikki
He's
wants
trying
his
to turn
toy.
his toy on.
He's trying to toy.
It's not on.
He's got an automatic toy that's motion sensitive, but if you haven't been around it
For 4 hours.
for 4 hours, then it turns off.
Yeah.
So now he's
It's
going
not
up there
on.
trying to turn it on. I got a Patagonia quarter zip fleece, size medium, in kind of a brownish gray.
Better sweater. It's a better sweater, right?
It's a better sweater, yeah.
Quarter
And
zip.
it's
$12.99 probably.
I don't even know if it was $12.99. I don't know if it's
Or
considered-
$7.99.
Probably $7.99. Be throwing that up. Also fits me too if I need it. But I have. It's like my third one, I think. If I kept that one.
And you like full zip.
I do like
anyway.
full zips.
So here we have, I've shown you one of these before. It's hard to read, but this is Margaret O'Leary. It's like a sweater jacket style. They do really well. And this was at Salvation Army. It was $7.99 at the Salvation Army, and I'll probably list it for, I have to look it up, but probably around $50, I think. Not that I will get that, because I probably won't, but
know.
that's what I'm going to list it at.
Your hope, but things happen.
Yeah.
Another T-shirt. This is from Oscar Blues Brewery, but it has this really cool deadhead. And I figured they call it.
That's a local.
It's a local brewery, but they sell it everywhere in America. I think actually
do
has
they?
Oscar Blues. They were one of
do
the. They were one of the first.
Is it like a chain?
I don't think it's a chain really. Sorry, Nikki's going crazy.
Yeah,
He's got some
zoomies.
zoomies. So then it's Oscar Blues on the back. I figured there'd be some deadhead that would like to have this shirt just because it's got the and obviously they can't use the Dead logo without permission. And they probably had a beer named after him or something like that. Size medium.
That's a really cool shirt.
It is a cool shirt. It may wind up in my drawer. We'll see. I am a medium.
All right, my final thing. No, I have one.
Oh, I have
other
a
thing
ton of
besides
stuff,
this.
so-
Well, that's good. You can just.
I'll just keep
you can just
going.
keep going. Where'd I get this? I got this at Salvation Army, and this is Alpaca Connection. It's called, and it was specially made for Alpaca Connection, Boulder, Colorado, USA. So some store in Boulder, I guess. I just thought it was so interesting. Like, it looks so retro.
Very artsy.
Doesn't it kind of look 80s or something? Maybe
Yeah.
it's the colorfulness,
I think so.
but it's just, I don't know. And I think it's made of alpaca, I'm assuming.
Well,
Since
would
it's
hope so.
Alpaca Connection, it feels like it. I don't know if there's 100% alpaca. So it's a size medium, and it's lined, it's like a coat almost. I don't know. I thought it was interesting.
yeah, never know.
So I picked it up.
Did I get this? I guess I did. I don't remember getting this.
What brand is it?
It's J. Crew.
Oh,
I don't
was
remember
it
getting this.
$1.50? It must have been $1.50.
It must have been $1.50. It's just a
Henley?
Hensley. Yeah, Henley. Got that for $1.50. I got. Oh, I picked up these again because they're just $1.50. I thought these were Colorado Nike
Oh, are
shorts.
these CU Buffs?
Yeah. So they're CU Buff shorts, and they're like the vented material, and they're a Nike brand, size medium. I don't know. I figured 10, 15 bucks. You know, someone might buy that,
Right.
especially for. Oh, that was.
Oh, here, I'll do this while you're looking. Guess what I got? A mug from Anthropology. Love is love. It's perfect for Valentine's Day.
Ah, missed it.
I know. Love it. And it's full of rainbow colored hearts. I kind of want it, but I don't need it.
No.
But I just kind of like it. I don't know. We'll see.
See.
Oh, it was $2.99.
I picked this up just because it's kind of cool. This is a boulder. This is the what they call the the boulder or
Oh,
something.
yeah, Boulder, Bolder.
Boulder.
Boulder.
They have this every
It's
year.
like a race or something,
Yeah,
right?
there's like a winter race version of it. So it's got a little snow or a little polar bear,
What does that say? Oh, sorry. Show them.
little polar bear there, and then,
I didn't
says
know you got this. Oh, what fun it is to run
Colder Boulder 5K.
5K. Oh, that's different.
Actually,
Colder Boulder.
I was thinking about maybe actually, I think I picked this up for me just to
Oh.
have as an undershirt
Oh,
because it's a
okay.
nice long sleeve, brand
Yeah.
new. Again, $1.50. This was kind of cool. I've been picking up these foreign soccer shirts. This is Tanzania.
Tanzania.
What she said, and it is an Adidas, so it's actually an Adidas, and I don't think it actually has the year, but I know I can look it up. Usually on the inside, there's a tag, but I don't see the tag on this one. But again, it's $1.50. Soccer guys. I got a really nice backpack. It's a lightweight backpack that'd be more of a day pack, and it is from Gregory. And I looked up the brand and the size, and I think these are like 30 something used. So I paid $2.99.
At ARC?
This was at this was at Salvation Army, I think.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
And it's not used, it's not worn, it's not torn. Someone had just bought it and never used it.
It's
Almost
so
there.
dark.
It is. The next thing I got, this is Salvation Army, I think. This is Schott Brothers. They make leather jackets, and I've been making leather jackets in New York City.
This guy knows everything and anything about leather jackets. So,
Sorry, the
yeah.
cats are going crazy.
I know they're chasing each other.
I didn't know they made regular clothing, but this is a nice crew neck sweater. They didn't actually make it. It's actually made in China, but it has their logo and their brand. But they make leather jackets. They make biker jackets that you've probably seen since the 40s. I think they've been making it. So I figured the name alone would be enough for a guy that would want this.
Did you look up to see if sweaters go for anything?
I didn't. I just saw the brand and I just
Okay, just went for it.
Yeah.
Nice.
And lastly,
Last but not least,
I saw this hockey jersey
that's fun.
called the Sudbury Wolves. It's a Canadian team, and this is like an older version of their jerseys. I looked it up, and they actually go for quite a bit.
I would imagine, yeah.
Because it's a real, I don't know if it's like a real professional team or more like a team that does, I might just wear the little microphone thingy
Yeah.
since these things fall.
It's probably been stuck in there.
It's probably, you haven't
probably
heard a
been
word.
muffled the whole time.
Anyway, so I picked that up, and that would have been $5.99 or $6.99. That is everything we picked up, and it's been a lot.
Our piles. You have a giant pile.
Giant
I have two smaller piles.
Yes.
All right, so now you want to do what's sold, or do you want to do most ridiculous item?
Let's do most ridiculous.
Okay.
We'll break it up. As you know, the most ridiculous item from popular vote, and we had
Although I did get, I think I got two votes.
You got two votes.
Two. Sherry. I think Sherry voted for me because you can't wear the hat.
The crown.
And the crown, yes. And was it Paul? I don't know. Someone else voted for me.
Yes. But most people voted for, so the winner of last week's most ridiculous item of the week is the chimp alarm clock.
Yes. Yay! Congratulations.
Thank you. I just happened to find it. I didn't make it.
Yeah. You're good at finding these
Ridiculous things?
He's really good at it. The funny thing is, the one you found today, I went through that rack first. That was the first thing. Usually I go to the clothes first, but I went to the knickknacks first because, I don't know, I just on the hunt for knickknack stuff. And I had to have seen it.
It was there.
I didn't see it.
I don't know how you missed it.
I think because I was looking for like glass.
Right.
I was looking for like collectible glass and things, and I just I wasn't thinking ridiculous items,
Right.
so I wasn't,
The best place to
he
hide
got it.
is in a crowd.
Yeah, you have to tune in next Tuesday for this. You have to.
Yes.
Set your timers.
Set your timers. Let's do what's sold. I'm going to pull up
Oh yeah.
everything. Why don't you start?
All right. Okay. So if you remember last week, I told you guys I had that Laura Ashley, I had a best offer for the vintage Laura Ashley dress. I was asking $149.99. They offered $119. And that same day that we did the filming of the video, where I was unsure of what to do, I decided to take it. Because, I mean, come on, $119, that's pretty good. So yeah. So I was asking $149.99, it sold for $119. And then I had an Anthropology homegrown monogram tea mug. The tea sold.
The tea.
The tea for $14, which was my asking price. And then I had the Johnny Was embroidered velvet floral. They're so wacky right now.
They are wacky right now. They're running around.
They are. Johnny Was embroidered velvet floral jacket, really pretty. I was asking $49.99, and they purchased it for $49.99. And then I had the St. John Santana knit ivory sweater. That was the one that didn't have, the label was cut out of it, but in the side seam there was still a little label that said St. John in it. And if you know the Santana knits of St. John, you know it's St. John. I was asking $49.99, and they offered $44, and I took it. And then I had an Eileen Fisher blue 100% silk dress. I was asking $42, and they purchased it for $42.
You had a lot of sales.
I had a lot. I had 10 sales.
You're telling me you didn't have like any sales.
No, I didn't.
Oh.
Remember? I said that sales were really good towards, yeah. Well, most of my sales were like closer to last weekend.
Right.
So.
Well, we need those sales to make room for all this stuff.
I know. So then I had a Banana Republic 100% cashmere sweater dress. Now, if you watched our videos, you will remember that I had someone purchase that for local pickup. Well, turns out they live in Maryland.
Bit of a drive to save $9.
Yeah, and they never responded to any of my emails, so I just canceled that transaction. And then I relisted it, and a couple days later, someone sent me an offer. So I was asking $29.99. They offered $20, and it had a little flaw on the sleeve. So I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna let it go. And I mentioned the flaw on the sleeve, so it sold for $20. And then I had a Talbot's merino wool blue floral sweater. I was asking $38, and they purchased it for $38. I had a lot of people actually not give best offers, but actually
Just
pay
bought
full
it.
price. And that sweater, I only paid like $2.99 for that sweater, so that was a really good profit. And then I had a Free People cropped sheer embroidered top, super pretty, size extra large. I think it's fairly new. It was a fairly new one. It was sold out, but so I was asking $45 and it sold for $37. And then I had Moth Anthropology, like a boxy style funnel neck sweater. I was asking $34.99. They offered $25. Oh, that's eBay.
No, it's just telling me things are...
Oh, okay. I was asking $34.99 and they offered $25, which is quite a bit less than my asking, but it's a big, bulky sweater. I don't want to keep it through the summer until
Takes
next.
up room.
Yeah, so I was like, taking it, see ya, goodbye. $25. And then finally, a J. Crew 100% cashmere sweater, like a tan color, real pretty. I was asking $29.99. They offered $25, and I took it.
That's great.
So those are my 10 sales.
That's a lot. I think that's more than I got.
Really?
Well,
Shocking.
shocking. I sold, remember the cowboy hat that fit Gina so well? I sold that for $65. Guy just bought it, took it off. Remember my boater hat?
The boater.
I had a guy offer me 20, I had a guy offer me 40, and I think I had a guy offer me 50. And then somebody just said, I'll just give you 70 for it. Off it went. Sold that. The crazy 90s sweater that I picked up a while ago, that was a local pickup, and that sold for $27. Thank you.
If you're watching.
You know. I sold, remember I bought those old track shoes. We went to an estate sale, our estate sale episode. They were on the bed, these old track shoes, probably from the 50s. I sold those to a guy in Brooklyn. Obviously, you can't wear them. They're for display. But he paid $24 for them. I sold the M65 field jacket liner that came in the jacket, the M51 I bought. I sold that for $24, so that paid for the jacket, and I got to keep the M51, which fits me pretty nicely. So
Oh, are you keeping it?
I think so.
Oh.
Remember the Princess radio, the GE?
My radio, my pink radio.
That one.
It wasn't mine.
No, it wasn't yours. It sold for $50, which I was okay with, because it did have that crack repaired area. If it wasn't repaired, I probably wouldn't, but sold that for $50.
That was the best offer.
That was the best offer. That went off. The old Vasquez hiking boots that I picked up, they sold for $35. They went off, I think, to New York somewhere. So I'm happy with that. The KC95 shirt with the pig, Real Rock Radio. I picked that up last week. That sold for $20. That's out the door too. So I'm just trying to just get stuff going.
Yeah, that's what we're both doing.
I had the last of the hats I picked up at the Goodwill. I sold for $10. The guy offered me.
You got a bunch of these.
Yeah, I got a bunch of these hats, and the other hats sold great because they had these really cool plaids and everything. But this was just a white linen, and it was kind of like almost the ugly duckling of all of them. And so nobody really wanted it. And some guy offered me $8 before I went to bed. And I thought, $8. But then when I woke up in the morning, he said, okay, I'll just pay your $10 you're asking. So he paid $10 for that one. And then the Magnalite, I picked up last week, the 3-quart. It sold, and it was the same deal where I put it up for...
Yeah, good thing you procrastinated.
Yeah, I put it up for like $79 because I knew people would be offering. And I had a guy offer me $50, and then... No, I had a guy offer me $60. And I thought, well, $60 is not too bad. So I let that sit overnight because I thought, just in case. I had just posted it. And it's like, that was an hour after I posted it, I got the offer.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, I'll just see how it goes. And then in the morning, I got an offer for $40. I got an offer for $50. I got another offer for $60. And so I let that go till the afternoon. And so I'm at a computer, and I thought, well, I'm just going to buy that. And as
then
I'm
you were
sitting...
going to take the first 60.
I was going to take the first 60. Because whoever offered me the first, that's who I deal, that's how I operate.
Yeah.
So I was looking up who the first person was. I was going to take their 60. And then some guy just said, I'll give you $72 for it. Yeah, 79. I was like, sold. So I sold that. And then I picked up a book also at the
Pig and Pearl.
Pig and Pearl on Friday.
Oh yeah, it was during their sale.
It was during their sale. Like the book was $1. It was a graphic novel. I picked that up and I sold that for 15. That sold right away. Remember those 2 vintage ladies blouses I picked up?
That was a long time ago.
It was a while ago, but we had an episode on it.
Yeah, I know.
It was a peacock one and one was a Levi's. A lady bought the peacock one. I sold it for 20. I was hoping to get a little more for those, but it's a very small size, and you have to be a retro girl, a very small retro girl who wants her vintage 60s clothing. So it's a very small market. And that just sold this morning, actually. While I was packing everything up, that came through. So off that went, because we shipped off everything there. So we've had quite a bit of sales. Like last week, we didn't have very many sales at all.
Last week was terrible.
It was like 3 sales or something.
This week's pretty darn good.
Pretty darn good.
It's funny how it is. It's like a wave.
It is.
I don't know. Your ups and your downs. So are we going to be down next week?
I don't know. Maybe it's the Super Bowl. Maybe everyone was done with the Super Bowl, so now they had some time on their hands. They weren't watching TV and got on the computer. I don't know. It could be something totally different, too. It's just Friday they got paid.
Who knows?
And let's go spend our money.
Yeah.
But that's everything that we sold.
That's it.
For last week. This is everything that we picked up for this week. And
and now we just have to get busy listing.
Oh, I have so many pictures
all the
to
stuff.
take.
Yeah.
Yes. For a good couple hours of photo taking and listing and all sorts of stuff. But you have almost that. I've got a lot of stuff. But that's what you get when it's $1.50. I mean, that's how can you not at $1.50? They still had a lot of stuff there.
Oh yeah.
But
that's why they do those sales, so they
It
can
is.
move stuff out.
just think if, and you even mentioned, like, just think if Goodwill did that. Like, they would have amazing clearance of all their stuff. You know, they should really do something like that.
They should.
Because right now the racks are so thick.
You can't. It's hard to look.
You can't even look. And
I think what happens maybe is the stuff that doesn't sell, they send down to the Goodwill Outlet.
It does.
And then it goes through the where they charge by the pound.
Right. And if that doesn't sell, then they take the clothing and they put it in different groups, like denim and then cotton
For
and other things.
recycling.
And then they bale it up in these big giant square bales. Now, if it's denim and stuff, they'll actually sell that to people that buy denim stuff. Mm-hmm. But other stuff, then they'll take it and they put them in these big shredders and they shred them up, mm-hmm. and all the cotton fibers then they bleach them so they get rid of the coloring, and then they can make recycled, probably make mattresses out of it and things like that. Stuff you don't really wear, but stuff you would use the cod for, or stuffing inside a quilt or something like that.
Did you learn this on How It's Made?
No, I don't think so. I think I just know that because
he watches How It's Made every night. Every night I walk into the bedroom getting ready to go to bed, and there he is watching, usually with Nora in his arm.
I like How It's Made. If you haven't watched it, it's really...
And he uses it to fall asleep.
Yeah, it makes me fall asleep like that.
Yeah.
I just love the guy's voice. It just takes me right. But the show's so interesting. I don't want to plug another show.
Yeah.
But it's a great show. If you haven't seen it, you should watch it because you'll learn a lot. Because they make everything. It's a Canadian show, so there's a lot of Canadian stuff, a lot of Canadian companies. But
what is it on? Not Netflix.
now it's on HBO Max.
Oh, okay.
Because it's a Discover. It used to be a sci-fi. No, not a sci-fi channel. Science channel back in the day. And then they got bought up by like Discovery or Discover Channel, and then they got put together, but then HBO got pulled in with the Warner Brother thing, and it's all owned by like the same companies and everything like that. So that's where you can find it.
Yeah.
On
So he falls asleep, and then I grab the remote and I watch Thrifting YouTube.
Yes.
Or I watch
plant.
African violet videos. That's
And
my new thing.
that's how you fall
African,
asleep.
yeah.
And hopefully, if you're watching this and it's nighttime and you use our video to help you fall asleep, good night.
Yeah, sleep well.
We'll see you next time.
No, you need to do your closing.
Yes. Okay. So if you are a regular subscriber to our channel, thank you so much. We really appreciate that.
We do.
We love
Thank
all
you.
the comments and the votes. We all count those up because there always is a winner. We haven't tied yet. We've come close, though. We had one where we were like two,
Yeah,
two
we
were
were
off.
pretty close, but I've been really bad at it lately, so you know. There will be no ties next week.
No. But if you are new, please subscribe and comment and like and let us know things. And if you see something that we messed up on, let us know. Or something that you're interested in, let us know too. All our items will be eventually, depending how the weeks go of posting, will be on eBay. And each of us have our own eBay links, and they are in the description below. So just click on that, and then you can find our items and other items too, because not everything that I have on there is stuff I found here, because I do find stuff other places too.
Here's our buddy.
And here's Nikki. And you know
That's
what that
Nikki.
means.
It's time to say goodbye.
When Nikki shows up, it's time. Nora's over here sleeping, actually on the
Oh, she's
clothing.
on my clothes.
Yes.
Look at you.
So if you're lucky and you do buy something from us, you might get some extra cat hair on it.
Not my stuff.
No,
clean
I will
my stuff.
But there might be one errant
Yeah, you know, sometimes they, you know,
that floats
you miss
around.
one.
You don't know. You don't know.
So, yeah. All right. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next week.
Yes.
Tuesday.
If not sooner, but Tuesday.
Tuesday.
It's going to be Tuesday.
All right.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.